and welcome to another Get Good at Business highlight. I am your host and business coach, Taylor Proctor, here to help you get good at business so you can get back into the heart of why you got into business in the first place. And if you are a longtime listener and watcher, audience member, participant, you know that we do that through using the I Move method, which stands for intuition, marketing, operations, velocity, and execution. And of course, we interview incredible business owners like today's Mayra Gonzalez to help you get good at business by learning the ins and outs of other people's businesses, specifically within the areas of the I Move method. So, Mayra, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So, marked by a child, from a childhood marked by adversity, Mayra battled mental health issues and struggled to embrace self love. Yet, through the darkness, she found her purpose in helping others flourish. Believing in her potential, she pursued and attained her MBA alongside navigating professional roles and fostering connections with customers. Today, she's passionate about supporting others on their paths to growth, knowing firsthand that with determination and empathy, we can overcome any obstacle and achieve our aspirations. She, of course, is the owner of MG Touch of Magic LLC, where they are dedicated to helping you achieve your entrepreneurial, professional, and educational pursuits. With unwavering commitment, they inspire and empower individuals worldwide through the power of reflective thinking, creativity, cutting edge business tools, and, of course, innovative solutions. Their passion lies in guiding you towards success and instilling confidence every step of the way. So, Mayra, I'm excited to dive into this. You had mentioned in your bio, childhood marked by adversity, and I would love to know the background and the inspiration for what started MG Touch of Magic and how those specific experiences have shaped your vision for your business today.
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. So I started MG Touch of Magic because I had a challenging childhood, as I said, and it was mostly very traumatic. So as I grew up, I wanted to take control of my life and create something positive. My first job was at Disney, as a Disney college program intern, and that experience was a turning point for me. People
Mhm.
often say Disney is a place for broken adults, those who had to grow up too fast. At
Mm.
Disney, I reconnected with my inner child and met others who felt the same way. It allowed us to be ourselves. Even though I liked school and working hard, something inside of me told me I was meant to build my own business where I could bring the similar magic to others. I've always wanted to help people reconnect with themselves, overcome their challenges, and reach their goals, just like I did. When people work with me, I hope they feel the same magic, believe in themselves, and move closer to their dreams without feeling judged. I want to be their cheerleader on this journey.
Mm. Okay, I gotta say, I love that you have a Disney background. Disney is my. So, were you in land or world?
I was in World,
Nice, excellent.
Magic Kingdom.
I love that. And now there's an understanding of like the magic and the touch. And I love that experience. And I think we all have those, right? Where these experiences shape the entire direction of what we're doing and how we're spending our days. And I love that. So let's get into the I move method and kick things off with the I, of course, which is all about intuition. So could you elaborate on how you harness your intuition to really navigate, let's be honest, the ever-changing landscape of business and how you use intuition to make those strategic decisions?
Yeah, so as a Virgo, I'm really into astrology. I have always been proud of traits like being organized, detailed oriented, and in 2023, I learned about human design, which helped me gain confidence and learn more about myself. Um, it provided me to give myself more self-love, and it was a process for growth. It
Mhm.
opened up a new understanding of how to follow my intuition. It's been a great experience, even when it's meant doing things that scare me. This is something I would have never done years when I started my business. I used to think that I was an introvert, so it was okay being shy. But my gut feeling and my human design as a generator pushed me to do things that extroverts do, and I have found that I enjoy it because it's guiding me to do things that are pushing me to find new things about myself and ways to grow my business. And it's been such a great thing. I pay attention to my gut feelings, which helps me make choices that match my values and goals. Following my intuition, even when it's scary, keeps me true to myself and helps my business grow in a way that feels right.
Mm. And it's so important too, right? Because the reason the intuition is in front of the move is because when we can take aligned and congruent action in our business, then the other pieces fall into place. Otherwise, it just feels like we're spinning our wheels. And I love that you brought up human design because I personally also love human design and was very pleased to be like, oh, I'm living my design already, right? Not a lot of deconditioning having to happen. But I love that you bring that up because I think a piece that we talk about in intuition very regularly is it's not just the intuitive hits, it's also the mindset, the beliefs. And I also call them like our templates, like how we're designed to work in the world. And human design is a great touch point for that to offer permission to test things out and trust your intuition. So, that's so beautiful. I love that. And I love you're a generator. That's excellent.
Yeah. What are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I am a 5-1 ego manifester.
Okay. I feel
This
that
is
energy.
It's funny, this is, the second time today I've had someone be like, "Oh, you must be, like" or "What are you?" And then one person asked me like, "Oh, do you have a 3 line?" And I'm like, "Nope, I'm a 1-5 or 5-1." But awesome, I love it. So, let's move to, obviously, you're taking this action, you're moving intuitively through your business, you're utilizing your human design to help make those connected, aligned decisions. Now let's move to the execution of some of those decisions when it comes to marketing. Could you walk us through some of the innovative marketing strategies that you've implemented to really promote MG Touch of Magic and, of course, connect with your audience?
Yeah, of course. So my marketing approach has changed as I've learned more about myself and my business. At first, I tried to do what others were doing, but now I focus on being real and honest. I've relaunched my business with new services and now share personal stories, behind the scenes content on social media. Since I love writing, I started a blog that just felt natural for me. I also I'm changing my podcast. So I have a podcast and I'm going to make it more pocket sized because it aligns more with me and how comfortable I feel. I also use, for example, threads where I have built my connections and network. And I use, for example, Instagram. It allows me to be creative, and that's something that I enjoy a lot. I use
Mhm.
TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and lastly, Facebook.
I love it. And that's a lot of moving parts, right?
Yeah.
Going across all of those spaces, writing a blog, creating a podcast. So there's probably a lot of operational components, not probably, we know there are operational components to that, right? So could you share, as the O of the I move method, some of the key operational processes and systems that you've established to make sure the business runs smoothly?
Yeah, so I use tools like HoneyBook and my website to keep my business organized, running smoothly. These tools help me manage projects and stay on top of all my details. Having a good system in place is important because they make sure everything works well and keep clients happy. I regularly check if there's other CRMs, but HoneyBook has been the best one for me.
Mhm.
It just keeps my flow. I get a lead, and that lead moves to um, someone who I schedule a time to meet just to see if our energies work together. And from there, we move them to customers. So it's such an easy process. Thankfully, to having a honeybook.
Yeah, and I love that you point that out too, that like having a sales pipeline and a CRM and those tools so crucial for your operations. But also, I'm going to just segue right into our V for velocity because having those types of strategies and sales systems and the operational processes can add so much velocity because you're not trying to remember, oh, I got to reach out to that person and where are we at? And well, let's coordinate times. Like we're not doing any of that. You've got a system to support that. So, what other strategies do you employ to really drive the velocity of your business and keep it going forward?
Yeah. So, like I said, honeybook, it's the tool that I use a lot. I'm going to be doing not email marketing, but what is that called? Sorry,
You're
I
good.
lost the word. Uh, but it's almost like email marketing, just so I can keep up with my customers and keep up with my network. And yeah, just I keep my business moving forward by setting clear goals and breaking them into small steps. This is the way that I stay focused and keep making progress.
Mhm.
Uh, and yeah.
I love that too because it's those small steps and those goals. I think it's so easy for us as entrepreneurs to see the big picture and be like, "Yeah, let's go." And then it's like, "But what are we doing to actually gain that momentum day in, day out?" And those small steps support that. And then were you talking about like a nurturing campaign to nurture those existing audience members?
uh, I have to come back to that because I know the word is gonna pop up.
No worries. You know what? That happens to all of us too, where it's like, I'm doing this at the entrepreneurs, right? We wear so
Yeah.
many hats. It's like, okay, wait, I know what I'm doing, but what's the name for it?
Oh, newsletter. There we go.
Newsletter. Yes. Love
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Newsletters to nurture your audience. So good.
Yes.
Awesome. So I think that's a really good lean into our final part, taking things home with the I move method, which is execution, right? You mentioned these small goals and these steps. You've got a couple of things in the works. Could you give us a glimpse into a major project or initiative that you're currently focusing on executing?
Yeah, so before I used to go to school, have a full-time job. So now I'm focusing fully on my business.
Mhm.
So I relaunched MG Touch of Magic. So right now I have new services. So that's all in the works.
Ah,
So right now, I have my magical mailbox membership. This is a little unique and not for everyone, but it's like a pen pal style subscription that allows people to escape from everyday noise and enjoy creativity with handmade letters, and I give them some goodies. I also added some services like workspace organization, business development, career and student development, project based freelance support. And like I mentioned, I'm starting a newsletter to help me stay connected with my network and grow in my business.
amazing. So, where can our audience go to learn more about those new offers? Maybe subscribe to be on that newsletter list.
Yeah, so you can go to mgtouchofmagic.com or find me online, MG Touch of Magic LLC.
Beautiful. So you heard it here first. Go to mgtouchofmagic.com, and that link is also clickable in the description of this video. So you can just do a quick click and connect and go check out what Myra is offering for her business. Well, Myra, thank you so much for joining us today, for pulling back the curtain on your business as it pertains to the areas of I Move, for being so real, honest, and wonderful. We really appreciate you being on the show today.
Thank you, Taylor.
Absolutely. And for those of you that are watching, make sure to stay tuned. We will have more Get Good at Business highlights from other incredible business owners coming soon. But in the meantime, if you want to be interviewed on the show as one of our expert and incredible business owners, you can go to the Facebook group Get Good at Business and apply via our featured post to see if it's a good fit for you to be on the show. So make sure you go there, check it out. And in the meantime, remember that together we can get good at business.